What? Please, one moment, please, just give me a chance to catch my breath. Are you alright there? Do you want to stick a celery? You look like you're hyperventilating. Oh, I see. You swallowed your celery too quickly. Well, it happens. I remember this. This was, well, not the most pleasant experience. You shut up, you skinny idiot! I think you need a drink. What have we got? Tequila Rose? How about that? What do you take me for? Some kind of drunk? Okay, no, well, I do have, well, what's left? Oh, some amaretto? You incompetent to it! All right. Well, I do have one other suggestion. Can I interest you in a, Dr. Pepper? You don't have a glass of water, do you? No. Sorry. Is this what I'm to become? Well, yes. But just remember, Doctor, you are my doctor. Allons-y. Hello, Whovians, and welcome to my latest Doctor Who review, where today I review the 2007 Doctor Who Children in Need special, Time Crash, starring David Tennant and Peter Davison as the Doctor. So, Time Crash, this is a very interesting little mini-sode, because it was the 2007 Children in Need special, and it was one of the very few multi-Doctor stories of the new series, although it's not technically a story, it's just kind of a scene. Like Born Again, this is a scene that takes place completely in the TARDIS, but it features David Tennant and Peter Davison. This is a real treat for Doctor Who fans, and it's written by Stephen Moffat. After saying his goodbyes to Martha Jones at the end of Last of the Time Lords, the 10th Doctor accidentally pilots his TARDIS into the path of the 5th Doctor's TARDIS. As the current Doctor muses over aspects of the 5th Doctor becomes increasingly worried as their combined TARDISes threaten to rip a hole in the space and time continuum, the size of Belgium. So, yeah, Time Crash. This is a really good little scene. This is probably my favourite Children in Need Doctor Who special, for obvious reasons. It is great to have Peter Davison back after such a long time. He definitely has let himself go a little bit, but that doesn't matter. I'm just glad to have him back. I think he's a great presence in this, and his chemistry with David Tennant is great. I like the way that Tennant is kind of mauling over him and remembering aspects of him, and and when he looks at the back of his head and everything, it's interesting to see David Tennant being such a sort of giddy, like, kid at Christmas. That's how he comes across in his performance here with Davison. Davison is great here, and it's nice to have him back. There's a lot of great charm to his performance. He definitely keeps some of his kind of stern mannerisms, but obviously he's a lot older now, so he's not as young as he once was. So his Doctor definitely has shown his age, but I kind of like that, the fact that now Davison's Doctor is a bit more wise, because before he was quite young and insecure when he was going through his tenure as the Doctor. So now it's interesting to see him as kind of the veteran Doctor, and Tennant now as the young one. So I think that's a nice change of perspective. The story is nothing incredible. It's just a little story just to get these two together, and it's a real great fan moment. I don't think I could call this perfect, because I really just wish that if they were going to do this, why didn't they make it a story? Why didn't the 5th Doctor stay for Voyage of the Damned? You know, that would have been great if both the Doctors were in that adventure together. I think that was a real missed opportunity. I know Davison is older now, but still, how awesome would that have been if the 5th Doctor stayed on in Voyage of the Damned with Tennant? Because David Tennant is companionless at this moment, so Yeah, why not? But for what it's worth, this is a very funny little scene. It's very well directed by Graham Harper, written well by Stephen Moffat. It's set in the TARDIS, so the episode looks fine as it is, and it's very funny, and it's nice that they addressed the celery as well, and how ridiculous that was. And there was nice references as well to like Tegan and Nyssa, the Mara, like when Tennant was asking, "Oh, so where are you up to now in your timeline?" I think that's kind of funny, and it's a very nostalgic little scene for classic fans. And watching it now, having seen Davison's tenure as the Doctor, it means a lot more. It definitely means a lot more. Davison is not my favourite Doctor, and I made no secret of that in the past, and I still stand by my opinion that he's not the best Doctor in the world, but I will never say no to watching him as the Doctor, and I think he earned his keep when he went out with the Caves of Androzani. So yeah, and David Tennant as well. Like I said, he gives a great performance. He a much more sort of kind of like a kid at Christmas, childish, but at the same time very much excited by seeing his previous incarnation. And yeah, it's a really lovely little nostalgic scene. It's only 8 minutes long, so there's not really a huge amount to talk about. The music by Murray Gold, I think, is also very nice. When it's there, there's a nice bit of music. I think there would have been more impact if this was an actual story. I think if this was a proper story in the revived series, say like if Voyage of the Damned, if Davison were to have carried on in that story with David Tennant and then departed after that would have been lovely. That would have been and it would have been great for the Christmas special, for 2007. It would have meant so much to Doctor Who fans, but still, I can't complain too much because this is better than nothing. This is a great scene, and I will forever be grateful that they did this. And it's my favourite Children in Need Doctor Who special, without a doubt. Time Crash is just, it's a joy to watch. But there's not much else to say about it, so I will score Time Crash a 9 out of 10. Like I said, I just wish it was a full story. But nevertheless, thank you very much all for watching this review, and stay tuned next time when I review Voyage of the Damned, which is the 2007 Christmas special. So until then, I'm Mr. TARDIS11. See you soon. Bye for now.